Hi guys, today I'm going to do a new signature, one that I haven't posted yet. It's going to be a community helper one. It's going to feature this really nice Spitfire that I found. So let me start. I'll show you this. This is kind of the latest template that I've been using. It has colors and a look similar to the official Gaijin website, so I think that's really neat. Looks really good. It's basically, here's the background. Let me turn the center bar off. You can see here's the background. Um, and the very back is just a black box. Put this part on top, black bar in the middle. There we have the template. I have this banner that hangs down. Okay, so we're going to use this Spitfire. Really nice picture. It's kind of big, so let me take the image down a little bit, make it a little more manageable to use. I just drag it into here as a new layer. Get rid of that. Let me face it in the right direction. Orient it properly. That's about right. And let me shrink the picture down a little. That's probably good right there. Beautiful. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I started with a very large image. I shrunk it down, so it's best to sharpen it to bring out the detail again. Let me take this layer and put it in the right spot, right about there, so these things sit on top of it. Now what I'm going to do is, I have this box. This is where the main signature box is, and I do have a little bit of white space on the side and the bottom there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this Spitfire image so it fits perfectly in there, doesn't overlap. So what I do is I can hold down Control and click this very bottom layer here, which is my box. You see it's selected now, the shape of it selected. I can go select inverse. Now everything else is selected. Hit delete. There, so now it's cut out perfectly. Something else I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate this layer, this Spitfire picture. So I'm going to drag it down here to create new layer button. There we are. Now I have two of them. Turn one off. And now here's this center channel. Again, I'm going to hold down Control, select it, and now you see that that shape is perfectly selected. Do the select inverse, delete, so it's cut out everything except for what's on the shape. So now I'm actually going to turn that part off, turn this duplicate on. Now I'm going to select that shape again. Now I'm going to cut out everything that's in the middle. So now I have just the middle part and just the outside part. So I'm going to leave it on the outside part here. Here's the plane that's like hanging over the middle part. There's no part of the plane up here, so I can get rid of that top area altogether. And then I'm going to cut out what's around the plane. I'm going to cut all this sky area out. And what's going to happen is then this bottom part of the plane is going to look like it's jumping out of that middle section. It's going to give a 3D effect. I think it looks really cool. So that's what I'm going to do. Come up here to the pen tool. I'm just holding down and dragging, bending those lines to the contour of the Spitfire. I'm going to cut out this cannon piece that's sticking out. Nobody's going to notice. What I'm doing here is, see, I'm clicking to make a new node, bending, and that allows me to move this around and contour it to the shape, and then I hold down Alt and click on the node I just made, and that allows me to go on to the next node. Hold down Alt. There. Select around the area here. Okay, now right click. You can say make selection. Just hit OK there. So now all this area outside is selected. I hit delete, and it's gone. So now you see I have the two layers. I have the middle, and I have this bottom section. It always puts this line here. If I looked into it, I could figure out why, and I just don't feel like it, because all I have to do is select this bottom layer here and hit up once, put it up 1 pixel, and now they're blended seamlessly again. So it doesn't really matter. So there we go. It's going to be community helper 1. Let me come to the text layer, turn that on. Oh, I already had it typed out. Normally I have the community helper down here, but I don't like it how it sits on top. It covers up too much of the spit, so I'll move it to the top. Also, normally in these latest ones, I've been having this box here, open beta test, but it doesn't really fit anywhere. I could put it, like move it down below the Spitfire, have it there. That looks okay, but maybe I'm not going to have it for this signature at all. I like that. So there we are. This is signature. I'm going to save my work. Oops. Where's my community helper ones? Community helper 17. Save it for the web, so save it as a JPEG. Web. And look at all these signatures. Anyway, this one's going to be number 705. Yeah, that many. That's it.